In the golden age of Hollywood, Asian characters were often reduced to caricatures, villains with sinister laughs, submissive servants, or mystical old men. Rarely were they heroes, and even more rarely did they get to play characters with depth, dignity, or strength. That was until Bruce Lee arrived. Born in San Francisco but raised in Hong Kong, Bruce Lee was more than just a martial artist, he was a visionary. When he returned to America in the 1960s, he found Hollywood dominated by rigid stereotypes. Asian men were rarely seen as powerful, attractive, or leading roles. Even when Bruce landed a role as Kato in The Green Hornet, 1966, he was still just a sidekick despite being the most talented fighter on screen. But Bruce refused to accept these limitations. When Hollywood denied him the chance to star in his own martial arts TV show, choosing instead to cast a white actor in Kung Fu, he took his talents to Hong Kong. There he became a superstar, making films like The Big Boss and Fist of Fury, where he played strong, proud characters who fought against oppression. His movies not only made him an icon, but also proved that an Asian man could be the lead, the hero, and the star. When Bruce Lee arrived in Hollywood in the 1960s, he faced an industry unwilling to see an Asian man as anything more than a secondary character. Even though he had undeniable talent, producers hesitated to cast him in major roles. One of the biggest disappointments of his early career was when he pitched the idea of a TV series, The Warrior, about a martial artist traveling through the American West. The network loved the concept but refused to cast Bruce, instead giving the lead role to David Carradine, a white actor with no martial arts experience. The show was renamed Kung Fu, and Bruce was left on the sidelines. Hollywood in the mid-20th century was a place where Asian actors were often relegated to background roles, villains, or comic relief. The industry rarely saw Asian men as capable of being heroic, charismatic, or physically dominant. Bruce Lee changed all of that. Hollywood couldn't ignore him anymore. When he returned to America with Enter the Dragon, 1973, he didn't just break into the industry, he shattered barriers. He showed the world that an Asian hero could be charismatic, powerful, and inspiring. Bruce Lee's success forced Hollywood to reconsider its portrayal of Asian characters. He paved the way for future generations of Asian actors to take on leading roles without being confined to outdated stereotypes. Though his life was tragically short, Bruce Lee's legacy is eternal. He changed Hollywood forever, proving that talent, vision, and determination could break even the most stubborn stereotypes. Today, his influence is still felt in films, TV, and the broader fight for representation. Bruce Lee wasn't just a martial artist, he was a revolution.